So hip hop, um, man. I mean, I would, and I haven't done it yet, but there's a couple of songs that are in the works for, like, are in the vault right now for what the next record will be that are kind of techno disco-y. I mean, there's just there's just none that I wouldn't do. I think metal, like heavy metal, is the only thing I couldn't pull off because it's just so angry, and I respect it because it's so much energy, but I don't think I could pull it off. I'm too.
I saw you pull off some rocky hip hop.
See, that's different though. Like
some
Linkin Park, Hybrid Theory stuff.
But you could push it there. You could push it to that edge of that heavy metal. But
heavy metal is.
It's a line.
I guess I'm thinking of death metal.
Yeah.
When I think, that's what I'm thinking of. Because like hard rock is different. Hard rock is, that's what I love. I love that hard rock has this like raw energy, and then like soul and R&B, hip hop has this passion. So that's why I love mixing all those things. And then like singer-songwriter, like jazz stuff. Jazz is another one that I kind of touch on. I have like this vulnerability. Jazz is kind of witty, Yeah. So it's all these like, I cannot help but dip into all these genres because it's like different things that they bring out, and really music is universal.
And let's see, you write all the lyrics to your work? And do you write all the music to your work?
Yes. There have been some songs here and there.
Hold on. You deserve the rest for a second.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You write all your music.
All my music.
And you write all the lyrics.
I want to say just real quick that I write all my music, I write all my lyrics, but I do have an amazing team. And they help me. So like what the process usually is, like I'll sit down and I'll write a song on either, whether it's a guitar song or a piano song, on either one of my instruments. So lyrics usually come first because I am a vocalist / poet, so or sometimes it's a bass line or something. And I'll have a song by myself with my instrument, and then I bring in my rhythm section and we flesh it out, because rhythm is like my rhythm section is like they can really change or shape the style of a song. So then I bring it to them.
What instruments are the
rhythm section, bass, and percussion.
Okay.
So my conga player, my drummer, my bassist. My drummer, my bassist. Like, man, if that's not tight, it don't matter how killer your guitarist is, how killer your synth player is, how killer you are as a singer. If your bassist and your drummer aren't tight, you ain't got
that's foundation.
It's a heartbeat, and the bass is the bridge between that heartbeat and the melody. It's just it's imperative. So once I write a song, then I bring it to them, and sometimes I'll have ideas. Sometimes I want a drum beat like this. Most of the times I do come, but again, remember, I'm not a drummer, so my drummer might hear a little something to throw it in. So and then once that's set, then I bring in the rest of my band, and my guitarist is Luis Rodriguez. He's phenomenal. He'll throw in something. Lance Ashley, who's also my co-producer on the record, is my synth player as well, and he's definitely got a million and one awesome ideas. And so here I have the core of the song, the chords, the structure, the melody, the idea, the whole theatrics of the song are done by me. But then I bring it to my team, and they help me take it to that other level, so it's definitely not just a complete solo effort,
I understand. So you have
the refinement of the music is with me and the team. Yeah, and I trust the folks that are working with me. I trust them. I trust their ears. And what's amazing about them is that they'll put their spice on it. They'll put everything else without taking away from what my intentions are. And if something goes in a different direction, it's like, no, I want to bring it back to this. So I'm still, so to speak, directing, but at the same time letting myself be guided by their expertise, because a lot of them are very well-rounded musicians, and I've learned from them every day.
There's always room for play within a format.
Oh yeah, and then my producer, E-Biggs, he's also phenomenal. I'm learning a lot about vocal arrangements and stuff, and just overall production. I mean, again, these are just very talented folks that I'm working with all the time,
Big ups to the team.
Yeah, big ups to the team, and to the behind-the-scenes team too.
Omar
McCallop is my manager. Absolutely, he's brilliant, and he has a new label, Full Circle, who signed me recently. So yeah, and they are phenomenal. What I love is that they've all been working in the entertainment industry for a long time, so they have, again, not to overuse the word, but they have the expertise that I don't, because I know how to do it at a local level. they know how to bring it all the way up, and I learn from them, but they also respect my opinion. It's really a beautiful relationship. I can't even begin to describe it, you know.
No, your eyes said a lot.
Yeah.
I hope we caught it on camera. Your eyes said. when I look see your work, and I'm like, okay, when I feel her purpose, she bringing love songs. Like you focus on all your songs are like not all.
No. Most of them are. There's a reason for that. There is a reason.
That's what I'm saying. The purpose, the reasons
gotcha.
are. So
Yeah.
when I see when I look at you, I'm like, it's a strong reason or purpose behind her work in that direction.
Right.
What would you say? That's what I see. What would you say?
Got you. Well, definitely. I mean, I have maybe a very small handful of songs that aren't about love. There's a reason for it, and the reason is that I feel like again, I don't like to be preachy about what my beliefs are, because when it comes to things outside of that, like on the world and all that stuff, because everyone has a right to kind of stand on their own and believe what they believe and see the world and assess it for themselves. And I feel that your moral system is expressed in how you love. You know?
Yeah.
So, you know, and, you know, even in like physical relationships, you know, like whether you're a coward or adventurous or a gentleman or passionate or traumatized or, you know, just selfish, and all that stuff is expressed on how you love the people that you're with or yourself. Self-love, you know. So how you treat your partners or yourself is a really big, just, it tells you everything about who you are as a person in any circumstance, whether it's politics, it applies all. So when you talk about love, you're really talking about a person. The human essence, you know. So again, your moral system is expressed in how you love. So that's why, for me, love is, I like using love as a vehicle for my messages, because if I've said it all at that point.
That's you have. That's the science.
So like a lot of my truths, things I've discovered about myself, have been in love. So like it's just, you know.
Goes back to the
and
point.
you can, everyone can relate. Like it does. I don't have to take it and make it about like what I believe. So and so shouldn't have voted for that bill. Like I don't have to make it. And I'm not saying that that's wrong either. I can't do it, because there are a lot of artists, poets, and musicians that speak on that, like U2, etc., that like focus on political issues, that it works like that. And sometimes that's the reason why I like that Gnarls Barkley Saint Elsewhere album.
Yeah.
One of my favorites of all time, and the theme on it is insanity. Now that's something that I can't personally write about or whatever that comes out, but man, that album speaks to me, you know what I mean? So I think it's finding that element, that where the wisdom is found. For me, it's in love.
Well put. Well put, in a universal way, so somebody can find their own channel.
You know. And again, man, if I talk about of the vulnerability of et cetera, someone else has almost certainly felt that vulnerability at one point or another, even if we've lived completely different lives. We've experienced the same things. So it's important to like talk about that, you know. So,
I'm glad you're coming on that level. When I was listening to your work, I would have wagered that you thought on that level.
Really?
Yeah, but I was just like, I wonder if it's gonna show, and it's showing. And I wanted to see your face as you said it. I wanted people to see your face as you said it. That's right. So they can see what it looked like. You know what I mean? So
this is what
You want
Any websites, email addresses that you want to,
Sure.
and give yourself enough time for me to put on the screen. I'm gonna put it on the screen.
Okay, so like right here.
Yeah, right here, like that.
So facebook.com/join the Lizh crew. Remember, it's spelled Lizh. My name is kind of funky. It looks like Lizh, but it's actually Liz. It's a silent H at the end. It's facebook.com, join the Lizh crew. So Lizh crew. That's my page. And you could probably, you see me commenting there all the time. So if you see me on Facebook, friend me. I haven't reached my limit yet, so I'm trying to. And then I have a record coming out in July. I'm really excited about that. So if you get hit with the page, you will know all the stuff. We're trying to see some local venues in the area that we're going to be doing the record release. So it's either going to be in Chapel Hill or Raleigh. So either way, it's really close. And like I said, we've got some videos coming out. It's all exciting. So just keep up with the page. I'm there all the time. Yeah. So all my new news, everything's there. Yeah, no.
You shouted the team out. You good?
Actually, yeah. Well, do you mind if I just kind of like shout out like all their names? Because I mean, I know I spoke a few of them. Just to say, my producer, E-Biggs and Lance Ashley, they're my two producers on the record. Lance Ashley is also in my band, and he's my synth player. We have Luis Rodriguez on guitar, William Robinson on bass, Hugh, or Quentin Jones, I don't know, am I supposed to say your full name, on my congas, and Robbie DeMaro, Robbie D on drums. They're a phenomenal team. Omar McCallum, Jeff McIntyre, just a shout out to you guys. Their label, and yeah, so that's I guess the Lizh crew.
All
Yeah, I
right.
just wanted to give them a shout, and of course a special shout to Eric Kelly, who was my first drummer ever, and really good friend of mine.
That's what's up.